Waiting. Green. Hello and welcome to Dave in Real Life and welcome to this uh, all British stream. Yeah, two British teams in action. We are focusing mainly on the England game, but yeah, we will have an eye on the Scotland Croatia game for sure. So yeah, massive implications in this game today. As you know, England and Czech Republic are both on 4 points. We've got Croatia and Scotland on 1 point apiece. Yeah, cheers, Austin. Right, so we'll get shout outs to the guys in the chat so far. Shout out to Connor Clay. Shout out to you, my friend. Austin316. Dylan McClure, I saw you in the chat earlier. And to James, the Gilly Gaff, Chadwick. Are you guys as excited as I am? So more been waiting for this game all day. Yeah, I'm really excited for this stream, guys. As you're probably well aware, that there is two missing players in the England squad. Ben Chilwell and Mason Mount have both been sidelined through to quarantining. In their place in the England team is Saka and Grealish. Grealish is finally getting a start in this tournament. So yeah, shout out to Chris Dizuma. Shout out to you, my friend. England are about to go into the Hall of Shame. Just kidding. Hey, it could happen. There's no. I know you're only kidding, bud, but it could happen. There's just so much in stake for this game. Ideally, we want Harry Kane to score some goals today. We're just getting a really impressive performance out of England is what we really want. Fingers are crossed for Scotland. I want to see both English teams in the final 16. Imagine the final 16 with England, Wales, and Scotland all progressing. That is what we want, guys. That is what we live for. So we have the three lions today and the spare red lion. So what are you guys saying? Put your predictions in. I know Connor already has, and he said that England are going to win 2-1. So let's hear everybody else's predictions. Where's my cream side? Are you all ready for the last 16? Yes. Hopefully we're all in it. Yeah, I want to be putting Croatia in the Hall of Shame today. That is the goal. That is the aim. I don't want to put Scotland there. I really don't. But sadly, there's a chance. Spoiler: England-Scotland win. I'm going to hold you to that, Austin. I really am going to hold you to that at the end of this stream. You've said it now. No techie backs. England 3-0, says James Chadwick. I love your positivity. I really do. Also put your thoughts in on last night's Raw. I watched it this morning. Sadly, couldn't stay around. My eyes were rolling. Very, very tired last night. With everything what went off during the day, it wasn't a surprise, but I've seen enough to know that the stream went okay with Days, that it was his usual best. Chris Dizuma says 3-0 England, 2-1 to Croatia. Yeah, I think Scotland have got it hard, but something about Croatia in this tournament hasn't worked. So we'll wait and see. Let's see if Scotland can do what they did against England and actually show up and play football. That's what it really needs. Yes, England are up against what should have been the second hardest team in this group, to be fair, but have turned out to be the hardest. They've got Schuck in the Czech Republic team, who has got 3 goals already. So England and Czech Czech Republic are both on 4 points each. We've got Croatia on 1 point and Scotland on 1 point. The winner of Croatia Scotland are going to be in the last 16. Fingers crossed. Could even finish second, in all fairness, but literally for Scotland to do that, Croatia needs to lose by 3 goals. They need to win by 3 goals, and that's the only way we're going to get that. What did you think of Nikki Cross? Absolute legend. What can you not say about Nikki Cross? How funny was that? I absolutely loved it. It was cheesy, corny, and oh god, Molly Holly, Hurricane, all Rosie, all rolled into one. How could you not love that? How could you not? And it's clear that they're going to have her against Alexa Bliss at some point. Ah, just comedy gold. Dylan says they will be both games, Dave. Hopefully Scotland will go through. Also glad that we are finally going to see Bobby versus Kofi. Yeah, absolutely brilliant that match has been made. I did see it coming a mile away, to be honest. Glad that we're getting something else. Yeah, I actually love Raw. There were bits of it I didn't like, but it wasn't as bad as what it's been over the last couple of weeks. It certainly wasn't a bad Raw. Raw was great, says Austin. Just about every match meant something. Nikki Cross' new gimmick seems funny. That was amazing. I actually liked that match, strangely enough, even with the shenanigans what went off in it as well. Alexa Bliss getting new theme music. I like that because that's moving her away from the Fiend now. You'd missed a really good Raw. I didn't miss it, I just missed it live. I watched it again this morning, so I've watched it, I've seen it without the spoilers. So yeah, I watched it this morning. I literally tired Dave. So yeah, only thing I missed was Wrestling Days' stream. I got to the first hour and that were it. I just were dragging. What did you think about the Hell in a Cell match? What Xavier Woods and and Bobby's? Yeah, pretty standard stuff. And didn't think Xavier Woods was going to win that anyway. So, not sure if Scotland's defence will be able to stop Modric. Fair point. I mean, they've got everything to play for. This is like their final now. Whoever wins goes through. It's basically a knockout for Croatia and Scotland. Let's put it that way. A draw's no good to either of them, because whoever finishes third is not going to go through on 2 points. It's not happening. I love the happy, crazy Nikki. Don't care much. Don't care which one we get. Yeah, Nikki Cross stole the show for me for sure. I just loved it. The tagline. It's not. She doesn't need superpowers to be super. What is it? Super positive. I love that. What a great message to have. A great role. She doesn't need superpowers to be super positive. So that's awesome. You know. And you don't. There's no silliness with her. It's just that she's just feeling super hyped. I love that. I put Dave to sleep. I gave him a kiss on the head. You tucked me in, did you, Austin? Oh, you're such a darling. Yeah, I didn't matter much to that bedtime story, though, dude. Yeah, I mean, I know you like Peppa Pig, but it's not for me. I got a feeling Alexa Bliss is going to win Money in the Bank. Yeah, I don't know. That Money in the Bank match looks amazing, doesn't it? Already, Asuka in it, always amazing. The match is already made for the card. Yeah, we're getting flipping bloody Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair again. But we're getting Kofi, Bobby. That's brilliant. And then we've already had a match made for next week's Raw, which, come on, how can you not get excited for Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre versus who's the other one? It's a triple threat match, and is another one. Oh, AJ Styles. I mean, that's going to be a classic. That should be a classic. Dave, what did you think? Dylan says, what did you think of Morrison defeating Randy Orton? If it serves a purpose in a storyline, I don't mind. Yeah, the spray. He got his dipstick sprayed all over Randy Orton's face. He emptied his dipstick. Oh man, yeah. What is it with Raw with food? The first 20 minutes you had toast thrown, and then they knocked a turkey leg out of the Viking Raiders' hands. What the chuffing neck is all that about? We've had tomatoes with, it's just food with Raw. It's mental. Haha, the tiny hand, Chris, not the bald one. Dave needs Manscaped lawnmower 0.5. He has hair on on the other head. Austin. Oh, landscape down here. Manscaping on the chest. You nearly got a bloody chest reveal there. And ooh, Austin would have been like, oh. Ricochet beat Drew. Beat AJ Styles, didn't he? I love the fact that Ricochet won. Yeah, a little bit of help by the Viking Raiders for sure, but yeah, it was still good. I was happy Drew lost. He's not getting a second chance, and he has now. He's getting a second chance. Yeah, he might win. It's against Randy Orton and AJ Styles though, so it's interesting. It's not clear cut. Show some skin, Dave. Take off the shirt. It's closest you're getting. I'm sorry, that is the closest you're getting. It is super warm here, to be honest. I have had the heating on because I've had clothes to dry, so I'm boiling. Windows open. My voice is crackling. Yeah. Just I don't know. On Raw, I just loved it. Yeah, I don't want really anything in there what were offensive. Muscle men, sexy muscle friends, and Natalia and Tamina. That's getting a bit boring. I think that was the lamest segment I saw on the show, if I'm being honest, because it was just a repeat of last week, but with the roles reversed. I didn't get that. That did nothing for me. The arcade bro backstage stuff was funny. I liked their chemistry. Loved that. I think Raw, to be honest, got a 7. I don't know what you guys scored it. Let me know what you guys scored Raw last night, but I think it was a steady 7. And believe me, when I say 7, I haven't given Raw a 7 since my reviews on this channel. It's a fun fact, they've been around the 4s, the 5s, the 6, and they've finally got a 7. So, yeah, it's a good move. They're moving up, getting better. Raw seems like it might be good next week too. The Money Bank qualifying match. Riker Elias strap match, is that next week as well? Cool. I didn't know that match had been announced. What, you gave Raw a 7? Yeah, I that's what I give it. I am not surprised at that, James. I'll never be surprised at your high scores. Your bar is set extremely high. Yeah, I am not surprised you give it a 9, to be honest. But reason why I don't go that far, especially on house shows, is because they've got to be exceptional. I mean, we're talking title changes, shocks, all of that good stuff. Did it give us all that? Not really. 7.4 out of 10, Connor. That's pretty good. That's a fairly decent score. Yeah, but I can see why you've given it that. I really can. I saw something interesting today. You know how we've been having a lot of laughs with the hand in the Hell in a Cell match with Bobby and Drew at the weekend? I know why the hand was there. I know why it was there, why the person was underneath the ring. Go and see my Twitter post. There is footage, and basically the guy's hand, you know when Drew gets thrown over the top rope, we see him land. Well, we don't see him land basically because of the camera angles. And then when we finally see him on the floor, there's a table broken in half. The guy underneath the ring put the table there. The separate pieces were placed after the fact. So Drew basically landed on the mats. That was it. He never went through a table. So little bit of a botch from the editors who tried to say to us that he'd gone through a table, but he hadn't. I mean, this is as big a botch as what they did in AEW, in fairness. And yeah, it's rightly so that it gets mentioned. So yeah, the guy's hand was clearly putting the shredded table onto the mat, so it looked like Drew went through the table. So that is why the hand was there. It wasn't a wrestler, it's just a crew member setting up a spot, basically. I was surprised that Eva and Pippa Niven didn't win. It's not Pippa, it's Doudrop. Bloody Doudrop. I'm glad though that they're doing the storyline where she's going to screw everything up for Eva Marie. I love that. That's class. Dave the Inspector Life. Yeah. I just saw the footage. It is on my Twitter. Go and check my Twitter out. The footage is clear. You can clearly see the hand pushing the sharded table into place. It's just the camera cut to it way too quick, and that's why we saw the hand. That is the reason why we saw it. There is no other conspiracy. It is just because of that spot. So there, we've figured it out, folks. No Hornswaddle, no mystery guest, just a dodgy editing. Yeah, but Doudrop, oh come on, it's just like the worst name ever, isn't it? Doudrop, I'll call him Doudrop. Yeah, the writer of Retribution and flipping Hit Row is in town. Just like, oh my god. But you can tell that she's going to turn on Eva Marie eventually, so it's... As long as Eva Marie starts losing every flipping match from now on, I'm all for it. And I'm sure Daze is all for it as well. Oh, Money in the Bank looks amazing. I think they're putting on a really good show. I mean, what a way to start back a pay-per-view in front of the fans. Yeah, I'm impressed. And they've not wasted any time getting the matches out as Eva. They're just like, right, we've got the match, let's do it. Normally they're taking forever, but they're on it this time. They're on it. I thought Hornswoggle was under the ring. Yeah, it would have been funny if they'd have done that, but it was a botch by the editing suite. That was all that it was. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Oh yeah, we're singing. We'd be singing even more if England win. Oh, we will be bloody singing. She hated the name, you can tell by her face she made. I bet when that was pitched to her, she's like, I've worked in the Indies in the UK for a fucking long time, and this is the name you're going to give me on the main roster. Are you flipping for real? I mean, Doudrop. I mean, come on. It's like you're at the main dance, you're at the show, you're on Raw, biggest show, what's supposed to be the biggest show in WWE, and that's your name, that's your debut name. Yeah. Vince, hey, this is good shit. I love that name, call her Doudrop. You know why? Because she's a big girl. Yeah, honestly, the guy's a sexist. Let's be honest, Vince McMahon is a sexist prick. He doesn't know what he's doing. This is why I wanted to start early, because I know we would talk wrestling before the football, which is all good. We're half an hour away from the kickoffs. Oh god, my TV is going absolutely mental. ITV are having a right botch fest. You know what? Let's. I'm not going to keep this on if it's going to be like that. Good job I've got a digital television as well. so we'll just stick it on that. I hate it though. I want Days to be miserable when he sees it. he's gonna love it. I bet his reaction was class. I've not seen the reaction of Eva Marie losing yet, but I bet it was funny. I bet he was singing and dancing and going, "Yay, Dewdrop!" Sing England, sing an England song. You want me to sing an England song? If I had been monetized, that would have cost you a super chat. Oh, but James Chadwick has put it into the chat, so now I have to sing. I have to sing it. So see, this is the trick. If you put in the chat the lyrics to a song, kind of obliged. So it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming, it is fucking coming home. Chris says she started to say Piper before Eva interrupted her, so Dewdrop wouldn't be pissed. Yeah, of course not. Of course it's not going to stay a name. Of course not. You can tell that Pippa's going to turn on Eva Marie eventually. She's not going to be the protege for very much longer. It's just a way of introducing her to the roster. Oh, you're a sod, Austin 316. You really are a bugger. But I thought you might have been a little bit more inventive than that. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Austin's plastic and not fantastic. He likes Baron Corbin with his non-crown. Alright, I'm not going to keep on going because he's going to fire in a Bailey comment. But Bailey's Love you really, man. You know I do. Calvin Phillips. What an absolute legend. We do have a go at Leeds United. Dirty Leeds, but Phillips, absolute legend. Really hope he has a really good game today. Barbie Girl is the greatest song in the world. Austin 316, who sings Barbie Girl? I mean, right, I'm going to tell you a fun fact about Barbie Girl. I was working in a nightclub when this song first came out, and they used to play this every single night, non-stop. I had a girlfriend at the time who had the album. I heard the album literally for a full day, back to back, back to back. So yeah, Barbie Girl, Dr. Jones, I pretty much know them songs, which is pretty sad. Whenever they're on, I can sing to them. We've got the world in motion. You know, no, 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 no. I'd love to do the rap. I wished I could just pull that out. You know, the John Barnes rap. That'd be cool. We're playing for England. Hey, song. Well done, Austin 316. I know you'd come through. Yes, it was Aqua. Aqua. Yeah, that band sucked. They did a couple of good songs, but after hearing it for a full day, the full album, non-stop, absolute garbage. Very cheesy pop. They did that tang. What I wanted did do that, didn't they? And the witch doctor. If it weren't them, it were another strange cartoony flipping band. Still trash. Euro trash, as we call it. I would love to see Grealish have a good game today. Did you see the video of Barbie Girl too? Did I see the video of Barbie Girl? Austin, like I've said, this was an era of time when I was a young lad. The video was on all the flipping time. Yeah, I'm going to say back in the, I would like to say late 90s, early 90s. That song was very much a big massive hit here in the UK. Yeah, the video was played constantly on any music channel, like MTV or whatever. Yeah, it got played a hell of a lot. The two people in the video actually dated for a short time. So yeah, there wasn't a couple. I don't think there were a couple when they were together in the video. I think there was a couple for a time. Must have been great to hear that song over and over again. You can't imagine me. Yeah, great. Yeah, yeah, even hearing it in your sleep, it was awesome. And then you go to work and listen to it again. It's like bloody Venga Boys. The Venga bus is coming and everybody jumping. It's turning into karaoke hour here at Dave in Real Life. Getting your requests for any songs. Dave watched a video an 8mm on 8mm. Cheers, bud. I'm that old. I watched it on Betamax. That's how old I am. Top loader Betamax with the remote control on a rope. Yeah, that's what I did. We're gonna F them up. Yes, we are. We're gonna fuck them up. Yes, we're gonna hop them up. We're gonna turn it. Bob the Buck. Really, we're going into sing Dora the Explorer. What the hell is Dora the Explorer? Bob the Builder, I know. Bob the Builder, can you fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. Yeah, that's about as good. Dora the Explorer, I have no idea. Something about Diego and some Spanish words or something daft, I don't know. I had it on Laserdisc. Laserdisc. I've never owned a Laserdisc. Fun fact. But yeah, if you're talking about 80s, yeah, Laserdiscs. They're very. If you can find Laserdiscs in like around now, can be very expensive. Can get you some moolah. Dylan says, Dave, I have been impressed with Memphis Depay at the Euros. Glad that he's joined Barcelona. Excuse me, pop while streaming. Not good for Belchy. But yeah, yeah, Memphis Depay is a really good player. I don't know why he failed at Man United, because he is a star. He's a really good player. He's always impressed me whenever he's played. So yeah, I was surprised that he didn't get the break that he needed at Man United. Hopefully now at Barcelona he can shine, because he deserves to. I have you have a laser. I bet you have a laser, Austin 316. Where is your laser? God, I can't even believe I've just asked that question. Because we all know where Austin's laser is. Well, the stadium doesn't look to be filling out that much as usual. I hope it does. I hope we get an atmosphere today. Because that's, I think, what's missing with the England games is the usual crowd. There was some interesting news that coming out of the semi-finals of this Euros. 60,000 fans are going to be allowed in attendance. What do you think of that, guys? Yeah, they're allowing 60,000 people in at the semi-final stage. It's gonna go in your bum. Poo poo. Pew pew. It's gonna go in my bum. Your laser's gonna always lowering the tone. None of us, you don't hear any of us do that, Austin. It's always you who starts talking about sticking your lasers in people's bots. Yeah. You've got problems, kid. He said taser. He said laser. If Austin is now the official Taser face. Taser bum face. Has a laser in a taser. Did you say taser? And I said laser. Both are the same thing. Austin, keep your taser to yourself. That's what Tommy said. And Days. Austin 316. So we have got Gary Neville on the screen right now. We've had Gareth Southgate do an interview. Looks like Ben Chilwell and Mason Mount will not be joining the England team until at least Monday of next week. Could miss the last 16 match as well. Lineup is coming up on screen. We've got Pickford, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Phillips, Rice, Saka, Grealish, Sterling, and up front the captain, Harry Kane. It's gotta be Kane. But he helped bloody scores today. The big red, big white machine. Dave saw laser because he's thinking of my dong. Taser, laser, same thing. How big is the taser? Connor asking a very personal question. What is all that about? Not sure, haha, good size. I get a good size, I guess. Oh, wait, whoa, chat. Interject, we're not talking about sizes of your tasers in here. Very personal information should not be shared on a football or any other stream. I thought you would say that it'd be small. Well, you know when people say they've got a big one, it's usually small because they always overemphasize. So yeah, mine's tiny. I'm freaking cringe king. And the awful hacker gimmick. Wow, we've gone there on this stream. Get ready for WAP on Thursday. Guaranteed cringe. I haven't done a video this week, by the way, for WAP, and I'm not going to. I've got nothing. Been busy streaming and just haven't had the time. Day showed his big D yesterday on Twitter. I saw on Twitter his big D. Very impressive. It covered Dolly Parton's face and Bob Ross. I mean, wow. Very impressive D. Did you notice though, in the Arcade Bro segment there was a massive D in the background, so Raw had already shown us the D before Days did. Yeah, go check that footage out. Yeah, Raw with its big D out. So yeah, Days wasn't the only one showing that D last night. Love how these guys on the show are like literally arguing what England need to do to get a performance. Score lots of goals. Daisy's D is better though. Connor's like, wow, yeah, Connor, sorry mate, this is just normal. This is Dave in real life normal stream like territory right now. This is what usually happens in the chat, so if it gets a little bit out there for you, bud, I can only apologise. But we do go to that next level here. So well, the chat does. I'm innocent. I would never ever go stoop so low. Ours D doesn't look excited like D. Raw's D didn't look excited like. Well, Raw's D was like behind. He was in the background, so they were more discreet. Days was like, here's my D. I hope City get Kane. I am, they've lost Aguero at Manchester City, so they need to get a replacement fast. Harry Kane is on the market, so I can see him going there, to be honest. Liverpool will not spend that kind of money. Man United haven't got that kind of money, because they'll probably throw it all on Sancho. So yeah, I think Man City is the possibility there. There is some effing weirdo keeps sending me messages on Daisies. Who's the weirdo? Name and shame, buddy. Name and shame. Never leaves this stream. So you saying that Dave's D is bigger than Dave's D? I haven't got a D. Whoa. Excuse me, Connor. Can you see a D on this screen? I haven't got my D out. And I will not have my D out. Yes, Chris is saying who? Yeah, name and shame him. James. I don't care. Name and shame them on here. Because if they're coming here, we'll just ban them. Like we did the spammer yesterday. You have a... James Chadwick, you have a stand now. He's got a little stalker. You've got to, right, you've reached a certain level when you've got your own little personal stalker. I think it's that Rampala with multiple accounts. Okay. Randy. Show that D, Dave. You sent me in the DMs already. I think you should show in the chat. The D I sent you in the DMs. That was between you and me. What happens in our DMs, Austin, is supposed to stay private and not to be mentioned. I'm now deeply hurt that you've brought it up in this chat. I can't physically get my D out and show everybody. It's just too offensive, and I just don't think you guys could handle it, in all fairness. So it's staying private to me. Dave, sorry, you set it up where we're watching a big D. Dave, sorry, you set it up. Lol, we're watching a big D. Yeah, you are watching a big D. You're watching a big Dave. That's what you're doing. You're watching a big D right here. Big Dave. So your D is something worth bragging about. It is just something worth bragging about. My D, it's here. You're seeing the D. In fact, that is the size of my D right there in the R in the Dave in Real Life logo. The little box thing there, the D. So there's a prick who is saying stupid shit, and I told him to stop being disrespectful, and he didn't like it. Of course, nobody likes it when they get called out. It's fun trying to get Days to read your nonsense message, but when you get called out by somebody else in the chat, it changes, because that person starts coiling up and starts shrinking because they can't hack it. It's fine. Well, God, I'm going to put this in chat. I'm going to stir things up. And then at the moment chat goes, no mate, not having it. We are closer than ever after yesterday as a community. So we're riffraff people, these newbies, what are just going to slide in and think they can chat shit. We're just going to sort them out, aren't we? I accept pretty much anybody into this community as long as they abide by what you know the little rules that we have here. I'm grateful for everybody what joins, but if somebody's going to chat shit and really be annoying, bye bye. I don't need that. No, none of us need that. Where's your spammers? Yeah, he's bored. Well, I've disappeared him. He's not technically blocked, I don't think. I just think he's you won't see him even if we popped in. I'd hid him from the chat. So if he tries to come in, he's not going to have much fun. Oh, there's a little boy on the screen. He's like literally living the dream right now. He's sat there in awe of the stadium. It's like, oh, I want to play here when I'm a kid, when I'm grown up. No, it's literally awesome. He kept calling Foden a cross-dresser and other stuff. Yeah, but Phil Foden is a cross-dresser. No, I've been... Oh, he's just a wind-up merchant. 10 minutes to England win. Yeah, we are close. We are winding up to kick off. It's amazing how everybody's starting to do England games. Kip Clips is doing the England game. It's amazing, isn't it? Dave starts doing it. Everybody starts doing it. This guy starts doing it. Austin likes sliding. I prefer to pound and get pounded harder and faster. You guys just smut personified. I don't know how I cope with you guys. You just pure filth. You're always talking about wrong things. There's me, sweet and innocent. I won't say nothing to no one. But, you know, if you put Bailey in front of me, then... Austin, you... to find your... It's hard to find... It's you... to find your gentle side. Austin has a gentle side. Oh, he's so gentle and caressing. Oh, he's got a lovely touch as Austin. No time for soft stuff. Well, it's not what you like with me. You like tickling my back. Very gentle in caressing my hair. When you plait my hair, you've just got a gentle touch. I think we have to blame Dave for all the dirty talk. What hey, right? Whoa! I read the comments in the chat. I am only the host. I am, because you know, like my saying is that I only give you the platform for you guys to talk. Without you guys, I'm just wabbling on my own. So you guys have the comments, and I've got history here. I've got it in writing. You've not got nothing on me, bro. You might have video evidence, but it's not in writing. Dave, you can pin Bailey. Everyone else does. Oh, you're right though. But she's still the longest reigning SmackDown champion. I have to be gentle with you, otherwise you'll break, old man. Hey, last night definitely old man. Jesus Christ. We'll give you a heads up, not in the NXT stream at all tonight. I am working in the morning, so I'm gonna have to sit out on that one. But you have got that $1 million match thing with LA Knight and buddy Rick, Cameron Grimes to look for. Well, I'm gonna say Rick Grimes. That would have been even better, wouldn't it? Rick Grimes from Walking Dead just waltzes into wrestling. Andrew Lincoln. Cool, that would be cool. Austin, he's not old. I am. I'm joking, Connor. We are actually here. We have got the guys out, and it's the time for the national anthems. We are starting with the Czech Republic. So what do? Boo! Because we're disrespectful. And we don't like them. Boo! We don't want to hear this song. Boo! Hey, so rude. David Rude life. What can I say? Oh, they're an anthem set of bleeders, aren't they? I love Grimes' gimmick. To the moon, baby! Of course, absolutely classic. Love that they're going to side him with... Oh, she's a pretty lass. Ooh, he's even prettier. Oh! So, some lovely people in that crowd. Yeah, I love the fact that they're going to put him with $1 Million Man now. I think that's a really smart move. Dave, sing God Save the Queen. No. I'm patriotic, but that's just a bit too far. You're going to send you all asleep. But here we go. Oh, you love that flag, don't you? Save our gracious Queen. God save the Queen. About a tune. About a time. Watch Human Traffic, they do the best version ever. Trying to be ourselves, messing up everything. Oh God, there's some pretty women in the crowd. I love the cameramen at these Euros. Not so pretty. I take it back. Oh, William's there, the future King of England. So, however, whoever loses these two games will go into the Hall of Shame, right? Right, clarify for Austin so that you're clear. The loser between Croatia and Scotland is going into the Hall of Shame. Czech Republic and England will not be going in the Hall of Shame. Okay? Are we clear? So if Scotland loses, bosh. Croatia loses, bosh. And that's the way it's going to go. Put Baron Corbin in the Hall of Shame. He's already there. It's actually literally named after him. Men are freaking... I love your gimmick, Austin, to 316. It's not a gimmick, I really like men. Yeah, it's a straight up knockout game between Croatia and Scotland. It's a bit slow. I'll give you some Scotland news. Tell you who's in their lineup while we're waiting for this to kick off. It's all kicking off literally in minutes, because we are actually going back to the football now. Scotland lineup. Well, they are going for it. They've got two up front. So Marshall is in goal. Tierney, Handley, McTominay is playing in a free defensive line. 5 in midfield, which is Andy Robertson, McGregor, McGinn, Armstrong, O'Donnell, Che Adams and Dykes is up front. So they literally are going for it. They've got two people up front. So Shuck, who is the top goal scorer in this group with 3, he is playing today. So yeah, he's the danger man for Czech Republic, is Shuck. Let's hope England are not shook. Boo. Yeah, we are ready. Are you guys ready? Are we ready to celebrate? England have taken a knee. Czech Republic didn't. My phone is buzzing, so that is a sign that Croatia and Scotland have just kicked off. And we've kicked off now. We have England in all white, And the Czech Republic are in red tops and black shorts. England are shooting from right to left, and obviously vice versa. Crowd, you can hear the crowd. Commentators for ITV, Sam Matterface and Lee Dixon. What a name, Matterface. Matterface. Right, so Harry Maguire's got it in defence right now. It's coming on, it's coming on. Come on, guys. Let's get hyped for this. So we steady start. We've not quite hit a minute mark yet, which is not a surprise. Let's go Czech Republic. Boo, Austin, boo! But if you're supporting them, that might be a good omen for us. Let's fucking go. Come on, England! Yeah, this is my first England game of this Euro, so hey, welcome to the dance. Yeah, I've covered Italy, Turkey and all of that lot. Now it's finally doing a team from home. Fun fact, Harry Maguire and John Stones are from Yorkshire. Harry Maguire played at Hull City. John Stones, Barnsley lad. From Barnsley. Get flat caps and whippets. It's coming home, it's coming home. Yeah, you're bloody right. And it's Sterling. Sterling has hooked it up. Oh my God. Oh, how did he not score? He's hooked it over the goalkeeper. Ball's bouncing towards the goal. It hits the side of the post and deflects out. My God, what an opening start. Come on, England. It's going. England loses because Dave streamed the game. Don't you dare put the jinx on me, boy. Yeah, Sterling has nearly put England 1-0 up already. Oh, we're just seeing the fans like proper celebrating. Oh, it is so flipping close. So nearly England won. But some more of that, guys. Some more of that, and we're into this. I'm here for that. 2 minutes in, England's had the first chance, and it was Sterling. Sadly, the woodwork, wrong side of the woodwork. You know what the problem is? I've worked out the problem. Gareth Southgate needs to wear his vests. This whole suit business is just not working. He needs to get back in his vests. The jinx is now on you. No, Austin, the jinx is on you for mentioning it. Don't even dare. I did Wales and they won 2-0. Booyah! And the English flags were flying in that stream as well. Yeah, James says so close. Hit what? You know, literally as he lifted the ball up, I just thought, oh, it's going in, it's going in, it's going in. So close, very close. So we've got Grealish. They're really having a go right now. Shaw now going to take a throw in for England. Great start by England. This is what we needed. It's getting the nation fully behind them. Harry Kane to Sterling. Sterling has managed to win the ball back. Connor says corner. What is that? The Scotland game. Kane is my captain. Hope he gives me points. Well, you're going to get some points for him playing for sure. So it's at the back with Maguire to Stones. He's going to spread it around a bit, looking for the space. Kane has worked himself back into the England half. He's hit it off wide. Saka's chasing it, but well recovered by the Czech defender. Goalkeeper has it, and the Czechs now move it out of defence. Yeah, we're just getting some interesting facts that Arsenal beat Sparta Prague, and Saka was in that team. And we're looking at quite a few Sparta Prague players in this Czech Republic team. If England loses, they You, you have to shave your chest. No, there's no way am I making them deals, but I've shaved my chest before, and it's just not happening again. It's just I have no need for it. No need for it. No want for it. So 5 minutes in, there's no goals in either game so far. England have the best chance so far in this game. Dave is a coward. It's not been a coward. I've done it before. There's been a foul on Grealish, who's wearing number 7 shirt, which was famously worn by a certain David Beckham, I believe. Is Grealish the new David Beckham? So only time will tell. Watch him get a red card. Some people are talking about Sancho should have played above Saka. I don't know. Saka's had a pretty decent season for Arsenal, so it's fresh. You need kind of fresh players in this England team, as well as the veteran players. Just opened up a beer. Shout out to you. You should do, mate. I've got no beers in, but only because I'm working tomorrow. Yeah, normally I would be right in the knockout stages. I'll probably be in a pub getting absolutely smashed, if I'm being honest. You guys are keeping me from drinking in a pub. These men are sexy, says Austin 316. Well, the Czechs in the near the penalty area. Going to get a throw-in the England half, conceded by Maguire. 7 minutes gone. So far, England's had the clear shot. Now it is well cleared. Thought that was going to go for a corner then. Sterling to Kane. Kane goes down looking for a foul. Ball's whipped in by Czech. Nice chested back to Pickford. England mopping up. How do you find the most... who do you find the most sexiest, Dave? Out of who? What about Pete? Yeah. Out of who? Who do I find the sexiest out of the England team? From the England team, it has to be the female ones. Harry Kane is sexy, says Connor Clay. Shout out to you, dude. Whoever scores the winner is sexy as hell. That's my answer. If the England team's whoever scores the goal for England is sexy. Watch it be flipping Sterling now. Oh no, not bloody Sterling. But there, I've said it now. I have to own it. Bit of an head battle. Kane's gone down, clutching his face. Who is the most sexiest player in this game? Don't know. You should be watching, Austin, and then you could be the judge. I can't judge men on sexiness. If they score, then they're sexy, and that's my answer. Whoever scores is the sexiest player in this game. What has James said? It would just... I've just ain't got any. I would, but I just ain't got any. You don't want Austin's pizza. It's got a nasty surprise in the middle of it. Extra pepperoni. Extra long sausage. As I found out the other day. 9 minutes gone. England have got a free kick. Shaw is going to get this into the box. Alright, then I'll go with Kane. It's gotta be Kane. Yeah, Harry Kane. If you heard him talk, Austin, it's a different matter. Yeah, you need to watch a Harry Kane interview. Oh my god, that ref is sex. Oh my god, Connor, calm down, bud. Days loves your pizza. I'm sure Days does. I know I don't. You shocked me. I'm not a massive fan of sausage. 10 minutes gone. We are 0-0. England looking the better team so far. Really impressed with them. But, 0-0. Anything can happen. We are working it in the back with Stones up to... it's Phillips. What's on the ball now? I can only tell it's Phillips because of his hairdo. Balls into the box. Kane has just had a shot over the bar. It wasn't on target. He tried to hit it first time. It just rose all the way up. Rose head, I think it hit. Guy eating his Austin's pizza. Got a mouthful of balls as well. Pineapple pizza is the best. Oh, wait, you go don't start the war, Connor. Don't start the war on pizza. If a pineapple belongs on a pizza or not war. Come on, Czech Republic, make a goal. We'd be shook if that happened. Xhaka is on the ball. Xhaka Khan is on the ball. Oh, he's actually broken free. Phillips, he's passed it to him on the right hand side. It's back to Xhaka. Oh, this looks good. Need somebody on the end of it. Grealish back into the middle. To Kane. Back to Grealish. Still onside. Into the box. Nice ball at the far post. And it's a goal. We have got a goal. And it's Sterling. Goal, England. Sterling. What a legend. Now, I don't really like Sterling, but he's sexy. We've got a goal, folks. We've got a goal. It's coming home. It's coming home. Sterling has just scored us a goal. Header at the back post. Yeah. The Czechs have been checked. Mated. Let's put that in a decent font. Absolutely scenes. Do we put Sterling in yellow? Yeah, we're going to put Sterling in yellow because I feel like it. What score? What time was the goal? Let's check what time the goal was scored. 11. Na 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 na. Ooh. It makes sense. England, it's coming on, boys. It's coming on. It starts with a Man City player called Sterling. We're going to plonk it there. Yeah. So Austin has jinxed the Czech Republic. 1-0. Come on, England. Goal! Good job, England. I told you guys we could make a goal. It's backtracks. Yeah, so England are now in the driving seat. They're going to top the group, which is very interesting. One of the Czech Republic players was offside, and I believe that was shook. So, yeah, he's been shook. England have shook the Czechs. See, I'm helping you guys. Austin takes the credit in all those situations. But England are 1-0 up. It's coming on. The jinx hasn't happened, Austin. Nobody's jinxed. Because we've got to go. We've got to go. So yeah, according to the group table, this sees basically England and Czech Republic are qualified at the moment. England go top, Czech Republic are second. A straight dogfight between Czech Republic and Scotland. Them winning could change the outcome of that second place spot. I'm killing the jinx. You're welcome. You need me. You started the jinx in the first place. I'm not jinxed. England are putting more pressure on. Grealish has just gone down, looking for a free kick, and he's got it. Looks like he's just had his leg kicked. Yeah. just his ankle, a bit of an ankle tap, nothing serious. Grealish is back up. James Chadwick with all the footballs. All the balls. James, put your balls away. That's just so rude. Nobody wants to see your balls. Make a goal, Czech Republic. This game is awesome. Shout out to you, Chris. Yeah, this game it's already become my favourite game. England winning. Always good. Ball ripped in. It looks like it's gonna. As it throwing. Oh, it's a corner to England. Connor Clay says, if you have to pick 5 WWE superstars versus England, who would they be? Sheamus, because he can play football, or knows football. Drew McIntyre, for the same reason. Wade Barrett. Jake Maverick. I'll throw Nikki Cross in, because they all know what football is. You're alright having somebody like AJ Styles or Ricochet and that who don't know what football is. They just suck. James says he's sorry. Yeah, James, put all them your balls away, mate. It's just not necessary. Just that bit overexposure in the chat. Oh, we've got Dylan's giving me breaking news. I'm waiting for my phone to buzz, and it has buzzed. So Dylan, shout out to you, has just told me Croatia scored. So it's looks like Scotland are going home. Vasic. So we've got a goal in the Scotland game for the Croatia. That sucks. So I've got work to do. 17th minute as well. Vasic. So we're going to this. Change the font. They're going to score loads of goals today, aren't they? Bass. So Vasic has scored. Yeah, well, we'll give him a different colour. We'll put him in black. So there we go. England won 0 up against Czech Republic, and we've got. Yeah, I'm never going to get that absolutely perfect, but there we go. We'll just stick it there. So there you go. So it's Croatia are winning too as well. So at the moment, sadly, I have to report this, that Scotland could be going on. Which they haven't got far to go, because I believe that game's in Hampden Park. Right, we'll stick that further down. You know what, we'll change the colour of that, because we can't really see it. So we're going to stick him in black too. Yeah, this slight difference. Dave, have you some yellow and black on your face? Have I got yellow and black on my face? Well, I would have done, but I've just got black on my face now. Here on my chin. But if I move, then I've got England thing in my face, and then I've got it's worse. Got brown on my face. Got brown on my face, guys. I've got brown. Not like Shaka, we're going to score there, but it's Sterling. So England are in the driving seat, folks. All bloody good fun. You know what, we probably could do with moving. What do you think? We'll put that there. I don't know, it just didn't sit right. We can change the sizes of people's score later. Or we'll just double it up like that. We'll change the colour of the teams, yeah. Don't know. Deciding what I'm going to do, how to present this to you guys. Oh, right, something's really weird. The last two streams have not really got massive views. Not bothered about that. But Denmark-Belgium stream has literally gone from 700 up to 1,100k in literally the last couple of days. The game was literally was Thursday last week, and since then it's keep getting views. I do not know why. So I'm super impressed with that stream. So yeah, shout out to everybody what are involved in that one. England are trying to get in an attack. We don't need some brown on your face. You don't need brown on your face, dirty boy. Yeah, you always get your brown all over my face, don't you? Smells as well. Yeah. 4 people are here now. 4 people are in the chat. Oh, cool. It doesn't bother me. The views come. People will be watching, probably in the background. I'll just pop in and out whenever. So just like the views wise, it's not important. 21 minutes have played. We've got 1-0 to England, 1-0 to Croatia. We need to moan to get more views. Oh, I'm moaning now. oh, give me views. Oh. There we go. There's 100 people have just come into the chat right now. It's not brown. It's not brown. It's white. Lol. I see what you did there, dirty boy. That was hot. It's only because I'm boiling. So 22 minutes played. England are 1-0 up. So far so good. I hope Gareth Southgate doesn't take this and go, oh right, we're shutting up shop, guys. We need to score more goals. We need to put a marker on this tournament. And if we're up and we're dominating this game, come on, let's just score more goals. It's gone to Shaw on the wing. Offside. Oh, it is given for either offside or an arm. We're just going to see the replay now. It's a smidgen off. There's not much in it, but he is offside. Impressed with England so far. It's been a decent first half performance from them. Looks like we are back here in a week's time. It'd be interesting to see who the opposition is. Could it be France? Could it be Germany? Could it be Portugal? Them answers will be answered tomorrow. Sadly, we'll not be streaming, as like I've said earlier, we'll be working, but we are. I am going to promise you this: we are back on Saturday for the second knockout game between Italy and Austria. Yes, I am covering that game. Still up in the air if I cover the Denmark-Wales game. If I've not got my daughter during the day, then I'm covering it. If I have, then it's just going to be the Austria-Italy stream. So, yeah. And then Sunday, all systems go. Whatever game is on Sunday, whichever 2 games on Sunday we are covering. So get excited for them. But obviously, I won't be streaming until Saturday after today. So we have got some days off to look forward to. Yeah, there's no stream on Friday. England are doing well. Out to Shaw, it's into the box again, looking for Kane. Yeah, it's gone back into defence though, to Maguire, and they're going to start all over again. Austin come down, lol. Yeah, ball's into Kane, he's shielded it off. Grealish on the ball to Shaw. Shaw to Sterling. We're getting into this. Grealish has been fantastic, by the way. I've really been impressed with him starting in this game. But we need another goal. I will not be convinced at 1-0. Dylan says, Dave, it's going to be one of either Germany or Portugal. Oh, nearly a second chance. Harry Kane with his first shot on target. Good save by the Czech goalkeeper. But really good chance for Harry Kane. This is promising. Very promising. Yeah, okay, back to you, Dylan. Dave, it's going to be one of either Germany or Portugal who will play England because France will win the group. That game on tomorrow night, Portugal-France, as it's massive. There's no doubt about how big that game will be. Portugal will literally try everything to win. After losing to Germany like they did, they need to save their face. Ball whipped in. Good bit of defending by the Czechs. But a lot of pressure by Grealish. Yeah, it's going to be a free kick though to the Czech Republic. Jack is trying his best. Jack Grealish, I think, has been our best player in this game. Really having a good go at this. So far, poor old Scotland going in that Hall of Shame, baby. I don't like it. Come on, Scotland. Come on, Bonnie, wee Scotland. We don't like it. They're saying Drew McIntyre around. And we will not be doing that accent ever again. Aye, I'm Drew McIntyre and I'm from Scotland. Because I'm Scottish. So Czechs have got the ball, looking for free kicks. Well, it's gone into the middle. It's a bit like a ping pong ball at the moment. There's a shot off. Great save by Pickford. Don't know if it was on target or not, but Pickford just didn't take any chances. Made a pretty good save. Scotland should score, says Austin 316. Good save by Pickford. It was going in. If he hadn't saved it, it was going in. Croatia's going to win, says Connor Clay. Not a fan of Scotland then, bud. Oh, it's very scrappy in that box. But England have got away with it. Saka is on the other side of the pitch. It's going to be a throw into the Czech Republic, though. Czechs are coming back into this, I feel, last bit. Vasic is a strange name. Yes, it is a very strange name. Czechs have got a corner. Ball bounced off for sure. Czechs still in good spirits. These three definitely still in spirits. They have been on the drink all day, I am sure. Great game, great performance, England so far. Oh, this looks scrappy though. Come on, England, get it away. It's still not. There's still a chance. Oh, good bit of defending by England, but very, very scrappy. Kane's on the chase for the ball. Good bit of defending though. Yeah, that got really, really scrappy then. Anything could have happened then. Yeah, there's not much. It is back with the Czechs in their half. Czechs really did look like scoring then. It was very, very scrappy. But England are good for the win, for the 1-0 scoreline at the moment. Czechs are knocking, but have not really had that clear chance yet. England just need to get a foot on this and get another goal. Just to settle the nerves a little bit. I think they're the more they're defending this 1-goal lead, the harder this game's going to get for them. So throw into the Czechs. 29 minutes have been played. Harry Kane can't get the ball. Well, not when it's in the England half. He's not going to get the ball. That chance that he had was pretty close. Couple of inches in it, really. So the only goal has been scored by Sterling. The 12th minute mark. We got around about 15 minutes left until half time. 30 minutes has passed already. That were quick. Yeah. Ball's going in. Pickford's got it. Another attack by Czech. Wasted. I think Czechs are starting to have a little bit more ball now, which is worrying. We need to settle it down. We need a bit more ball play by England. Get a couple of more chances. A lot of bodies in that chance. We just see the replay of the scrappy goal attempt by the Czechs. Back to Pickford. I'm always worried about Pickford. I'm not sure should be England's number one. Guess he'll have to do for now until Henderson's ready. I really like Henderson. We always have fun. We always have fun watch with Dave. Yeah, even if I just space out and start watching the game and don't say anything. Yeah, I just got a bit carried up. I just like watching. So Saka's got the ball. He's running on the right hand side. Ball in was deflected, so we are going to get an England corner. So getting a corner, guys. Celebrate! Come on, England! I love watching Dave. He's sexy. You say that to all the boys. You actually do say that to all the boys. 32 minutes gone. We've got a corner to England. Is this the time? Is this the time? Are we going to see a Harry Kane goal? Place your bets. More than sexy. Thank you. Ball's whipped in. Sadly, it hit a Czech's head. But England still got possession. So that's good. Back to Pickford, though. So they're going to start again from the back. Even though it's just took a bloody year for John Stones and Maguire to get back into position. Yeah, the ball has gone wide. Nice bit of header. Xhaka is got hold of the ball now. Harry Kane's got it. Trying to get it back in. Looked a bit high on the Czech player. Possible handball. Grealish has got it now. Go, but he referees it way, so he's going to have to call game back. Harry Kane better make a goal. This is Austin 316. Yeah, referee got in the way there. So he's going to stop play and give it back to England. So Sterling's got it now. He's trying to do a 1-2 with Harry Kane, which fails. Doesn't get past the first guy. Czechs have got hold of the ball now, though, and are looking to make a counter-attack. I think this is going to remain 1-0 until half-time, folks. Well, hopefully. Do think England need to swap it around a little bit, get some fresh legs in the second half, get that second goal. Score another goal and it's game over, folks. Basically. But, oh. Wow. That was really close. Ball gets kicked in. Shaw makes, goes for an header, literally puts his life on the line because the Czech player's going in for the ball as well. So I'm not even sure the Czech player gets any of the ball. I think he gets Shaw's head. So Shaw is literally down in the box, covering his head like this. It comes out to another Czech player. He's had the shot. Thankfully, it's wide. Harry Kane. Oh, we just read that. Yeah, so the Czechs have just had a really good chance. But I don't know. Probably would have been disallowed for the Shaw being down in the box. Don't know. But yeah, that's closest Czechs have come. We've got possession on the screen, 57 possession to 43 possession. So England has 57. 5 attempts on goal each. Obviously England's got one on target. They almost scored. Yes, they did. Very close chance. Connor says Austin would love to be on the field. All he will be doing is watching the men run around. Be trying to grab the bums. Honestly, do you like music from Benny Hill? It'd be honestly Austin just chasing all the players. Trying to grab the bums. Referee's getting in the way again. So Grealish has got the ball. He's got it to Sterling. Looking out for Shaw. Shaw's played it in. Good save by the goalkeeper. There was a bit of a deflection. So it is an England corner. Good little play there by England. The ball, he was trying to play the ball into the box. It wasn't meant to be a shot. But it's cannoned off the defender. A goalkeeper saves it at the near post for a corner. 36 minutes played. Well, 37 minutes now. England corner. Come on. Come on, England. Come on, my boys. It's fired in. Oh, it looked to hit Harry Maguire in the arm. Or certainly this area here. Yeah, he had no idea that was coming to him, in all fairness. He couldn't have done anything with it if he had seen it, to be fair. So it's balls back in the England half with Pickford. When I say Pickford, clarified goalkeeper. Harry Kane. Oh, it's Grealish to Harry Kane. We've got a nice mount. There is Sterling on the far side. It's good bit defending, but it did look dangerous as the ball came off him. Here's a free kick to the Czechs. Passage of play by England so far has been excellent. It's a really good, intelligent play. Ball from Pickford to find Grealish and then to Kane. Kane was looking for Sterling on the far side. Sadly, the ball didn't get there. But yeah, the interplay is really looking great. Really impressed with England so far. Grealish definitely made a massive difference. There was another goal. Kidding. There could be. England are on the break. Xhaka's now on the ball on the right hand side. He's in the penalty box. He's got the ball in. He didn't quite get to Kane. Grealish has got it now. Shaw has now got it on the left hand side. He's pinged it in, but it's took a deflection. Kane has now got it. He's outside of the penalty area though. Back to Shaw. Yeah, England are going back a little bit now. There was, well, good defending by Czechs. Enough pressure there for England to go backwards. Oh, it sounds weird, but well, Shaw has kept it in play to Grealish. This is all they're playing basically for the group, the positioning in the group and who they get in the next round. Literally, both these teams are through to the next round. By the way, the real crucial game is in the other game. Who's losers? Who's going on? Which is so far Scotland. But this game, what we're watching now, they're both through. This is just to see who tops the group. Even a draw puts them through. Pickford's got the ball. A lot of high press by the Czechs. Xhaka's got it to Sterling. Out wide to Shaw. Interplay there between Sterling and Shaw. Sterling still got the ball. To Phillips. Austin with Scotland, wink wink. Yes, it's a corner to England. Walker trying to get the ball into the middle. I want England to go into the Hall of Shame though. It's not happening. The Hall of Shame, to be honest, is only happening in this round of games. To be fair, I will put an abbreviated version on Saturday of who was kicked out, so that you know exactly who's gone home, and then we will scrap it, and then it'll be all of champions or something like that. We'll put the teams what have progressed, so that you know who is into the next round or not. I only wanted to include it on this one. It's a bit of fun. So yeah, we could be putting Scotland with Turkey, Macedonia and Russia. My phone's buzzing, so it looks like we've got another goal. And we have got another goal. Get ready for this. Scotland have scored against Croatia. We've got a goal. So we've got a goal for Scotland, folks. Unless VAR step in again. I'm just waiting for confirmation. Oh, we had a chance here in the England game as well, but it was offside. Conor Clay, shout out for you. Just waiting for the goal. McGregor. We're actually seeing it on the screen now. McGregor, what a really good strike as well. So that came in the 42nd minute. So we are going to add that goal. Scorer, McGregor. So, Gregor. Change the colour. What colour can we go? We'll put him. We'll keep it as white. Well, moving everything now, so that's great. So there we go. I'm gonna go for Scotland. Drew McIntyre, Nicky Cross are happy. Yeah, Nicky is super excited. Austin, I know the goal was going to happen when I was saying wink wink. Yeah, you called it, bud. You called it. We're now listening to Conor Clay for all the goal predictions. Who's scoring next, Connor? Drop it in the chat. We'll get some money on it. Grealish is pulled down by the Czech player. Manhandling him. This is very WWE, isn't it? Carfu is like, yeah. So England have got a free kick. It's 44 minutes have been played. So we're literally close to half time, folks. Unfortunately, the free kick is just outside the England half. So Scotland are back in it, folks. They are back in it. They score again now. It is the Croatia going on. And that is your half-time whistle. So there's your half-time, folks. England won. Czech Republic 0. And looks like we've got a bit of a banger in the other game. Because it's the Croatia won. Scotland won. Phone has just told me that it's half time in the England game, where there will be another buzz in a minute. So, yes, England are going through as the group winners at this moment in time. Scotland are still in with a shout of getting through to the next round. Only a tiny bit. They need to win. They need to get another goal to guarantee. You know what? I'm going to do the first thing I shouldn't do, and that's go to the toilet. So literally talk between yourself, because I really need to go for a wee. I'm desperate for a wee, and I'm not kidding. So I'm going to quickly nip off, if that's okay. I'll be 2 minutes, less than a minute. Right, so I'll be back in a second. Just talk between yourselves. Go crazy. I'm back. I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Nice back, Dave. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? So that's what I look like on Twitter. Let's all talk bad about Dave. He's gone. You talk about bad stuff in front of my face. Dave is bald. Have you not noticed? Yes, I am definitely bald. Dave fell in the toilet. Yes, I did. 69. You saying I'm 69? Dave is 60 years old. Thanks, guys. I'm 21. Oh no, he's back. Shout out to you guys. Thanks. 69. Cheers, bud. I think we got caught. You know I can see the chat, guys. Shout out to you guys. I did say go wild in the chat though, didn't I? So you did it. You went wild. So fair play to you guys. I'd do the same. I went for a piss too. Well, see, stood at the urinal together, James. What can I say? We are in the same pub together, aren't we? You know. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, I couldn't hold it. The thought of literally for another 45 minutes holding another wee. It's like, should I go? Need to go. Will they notice? It's like, Should have just like sneaked off, crawled on the floor. Dave's disappeared. Where has Dave gone? He's in a minute. It's not told us he's gone. He's abandoned us. Dave and Dave's are P brothers. We are seeing a replay of that Sterling goal. Elated. This is perfect. We fucking love you too, dude. Don't we have a fun over here? Come on. We always have fun. This is the fun stream. We have the party over here. Nice to know that 7 people watching. So anybody who's in just watching along, pop in, say hello. Have you say what you thought of the first half. Doesn't matter. We're a good bunch in here. We got to the toilet together, for God's sake. So of course we're a good bunch. So if you are a lurker or you're just watching in the background, come and say hello. Don't bite. well, I don't bite, but the guys in the chat, they're terrible. Austin's definitely a biter. So we're seeing the goal again. The fact that we're going to see this quite a lot. So we're just seeing the positioning. And we're just looking at Saka's run into the box. Austin requested a song for Days. Request a song for Days to sing. Michael Elgin has gone missing. Michael Elgin's gone missing. Dave, sing something dirty. I can't sing something dirty. I don't know any dirty songs. Really don't. So that'd be impossible. You come up with something. You've surprised me. I could sing you some Prodigy. Smack my bitch up. Smack my bitch up. That song, if you remember it. Dirtiest song I know is Dirty, gotta get in a naughty, time to me to start direction. To Christina Aguilera, Dirty. That's it, that's the dirty song. There you go, guys. I'm terrible at lyrics. Got an itchy ear. Got eczema back of my ear. It's really itching me. So that's what I'm doing. Itching my ear. I can't think of a song right now. You've got... Yeah, it's like, Dave, sing a dirty song. But do you know any dirty songs? No. I'm a little peaked. That's not is that a dirty song though? Clay. Connor Clay, is that really a dirty song? I'm a little teapot, really? It's not really a dirty song, is it now? But me and James were literally little peapots. Forget tea, we were peapots. But this is not Lucasade. I can't sing it, Connor. I'm 69 years old. Last time I sang that song I was 5. Think of the distance, of the ages. I can't remember the lyrics now. My old age is kicked in. You know, I can barely remember my own shoe size. How am I supposed to remember My Little Teapot? You put the lyrics in the chat. We'll see if I'll sing it or not. Sing closer. I wouldn't even know where to start with that song, Austin 316. I wouldn't know where to start because I'm not even sure if I don't even know if I know it. I probably would if I heard it, but if I played on that or on here, I'll get a copyright strike for sure. Yes, try and get little teapot now doesn't sound that bad. So we are at half time. I'm sure Days has gone shopping again. Or he's searching flags or something like that on his channel. Should we have a look? I mean, you guys already know, I don't. We're going to do some YouTubing section. Because why not? It's funny. So we're going to nip over to the Wrestling Days channel. Let's have a watch. We've got adverts right now. Deliveroo advert every time.
OMG, it is 1:30 in the morning. OMG. Harley said, Days, this is why I've got Sterling on my team. I even made him captain. I bet the people saying Sterling shouldn't be on this team feel real stupid right now.
I mean, this is how you find out who your mates are. Austin 316's in that chat. Anyway, that's enough of that. All my mates are over there. Sonny Wolf, Austin 316. Yeah, you ditched me for Sexy Days. I see you. I've seen you, traitor. Traitor. Says me, who's not even over there. I know you guys too well. How's Dave's stream going anyway? Is he enjoying himself over there? Yeah, I know you're there too, James. I bet there's still lots of talk of Jennifer, isn't there? Well, Connor, you're a legend. You are absolutely a legend. You're a legend of this channel because you stay legendary on this channel with me. Just shout out to you, bud. Everybody else is like, nah, we watch Danes. We can't miss Danes. Beer goes through me. That's why I try not to have beer while I'm streaming, because I would literally go to the toilet every 2 minutes. It's not wise. So here's the watch along, and there's the P counter. It's gone to 10. It's only the first half. I have both of you on. I know you do, Austin. I'm only joking. You and James are still legends. You know that. So when we go back off the break, I think it will be time for the second half, baby. Who does that? Peace. You know what I'm talking about. It was we. Was it we in the bottle? Your guess is good as mine. Looks like it, done it. It looks like we. Dave, you didn't really get it time. You just weighed in the bottle, and then you're drinking it. Yeah, we are legend praisers. Praise you. You support Baron Corbin, that lets you down, though. You slag Bailey off. Boo. You should praise me for making you legends. Think of that. Dylan says, Dave, so far Scotland have been giving it a good go against Croatia. Shout out to you. Yeah, just keep me informed on how they're playing, because obviously my main focus obviously is on England. I am very interested in what Scotland are doing. Geez, if I pissed that colour, you really need a shot. I know. I mean, I think there's a bit of bed in there as well. Ah! Obviously, it's not wee. I like my wee warm. Austin says that I even picked on Bailey and you keep talking about Corbin. Okay, fair enough. My bad. I am sorry for picking on you, boy. Right, they've just put the group table up. So you've got England and Czechs. They've qualified for sure. Croatia are on 2 points so far, and Scotland are on 2 points. The goal difference in that game is what is keeping Scotland bottom. So literally, Scotland need to win. Scotland score and win this game. It's Croatia going on. Scoreline stays the same. Scotland are going on. Lisa Corbin won a title. Off a Bailey. Connor? What do you mean? At least... what? Bailey, the longest running SmackDown champion. Are you sure that Corbin won a title? David Hall, shout out to you. Welcome to the chat, my friend. If you drink a lot of beer, you will pee out of Lake Michigan. Pee out like Lake Michigan. Yeah, shout out to you. Yeah, beer. When you get older, especially my age, it just goes straight through the system. You're not meant to drink that amount of liquid. It's obviously going to go one place. So yeah, it's just, you're drinking a lot in a short space of time. Basically, your bladder's like, you can piss off. You can't keep that lot in me. What are you bloody on about? We ain't got a bloody reservoir. So Connor also says, can't wait to see Scotland go into the Hall of Shame. Oh God, you. As a British person, we support Scotland. Come on, it's national pride. We're only England when Scotland are losing. Oh, we've got a legend alert. Legend alert in the England game. Jordan Henderson has just come on the pitch. A legend. Liverpool legend. Been out for most of the last part of the season with injuries. Now in the England team. See who was replaced. Yeah, so the legend is now on the pitch. We are getting ready to kick off this second half. Waiting for the referee. Trying to sync his watch. Obviously, trying to probably get the Croatia game and Scotland game in sync. And we have kicked off. England are now facing the right hand side. So left to right. Henderson has come on the pitch. You are a legend. Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, I'm just the idiot what bloody comes on the live streams. I see no Corbin. He's a legend. Oh, we're not getting PNGs of Corbin on here. We're not flooding. I've got loads of PNGs as it is on this screen. I'm not getting loads of like pictures and putting them on screen like Days did last night. That is definitely not happening. We've got enough going off on this screen as it is. It's literally, I've got all of shame coming out of my head with North Macedonia. If I move my head to this side, I've got loads of flags. Got all this at the bottom of the screen. Jeez, I've got no room. Soon it'll just be me disappeared. Just me, my eyes, screen. Are the Czech finally Republicans? Yeah. Remember the days when they were the Czechoslovakia? Back in 1990. Then they separated, obviously. Yeah, I remember Czechoslovakia. Yugoslavia and Czechoslovakia. Awesome names. Now they're like Slovenia and Czech Republic and whatnots. Austin, who is your top 5 wrestlers? Alright, Austin. Austin says Stone Cold, Undertaker, Kane, China, Bray. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Bret Hart is definitely mine. Hey, Jabba Bret Hart. Actually, yeah, you're each to their own. You're a different generation to me. Obviously, you would have Kane and the Undertaker. Undertaker's awesome. In mine, it would be Ric Flair, Bret Hart. I have to say Mankind. Well, Mick Foley in particular. So that's 3. I got Bray, 4. And the last one, Undertaker. That would be my top 5. Yeah, but interesting. Connor, Clay, what is yours? Or did you put it in the chat other day? If you have, then I'm sorry, I can't remember. I slept. But stick it in the chat anyway. Be good to read it again. James Chadwick, what is your top 5 wrestlers of all time, or even now, whichever? Czech Republic have got a corner. 48th minutes have been played. Pickford's got the ball. That was just blah. But a Czech player is down. He's clutching his foot. Yeah, we're just watching Saka walk away. Saka doing a really good job there. He really closed that down really well. Saka's looking really impressive as well in this game, by the way. So we're just waiting for the goal kick. And we've got a player down, so that's what we're waiting for right now. Oh, it is a throw-in to Croatia. They've got the ball back. Ball's back into Pickford. So Connor Clay says Bret Hart, Mick Foley, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Lana, lol. What? Shout out. Lana. You dirty boy. You've got her on TikTok, haven't you? Yeah, I know you. I know you. Favourite wrestler? I bet. James Chadwick says Undertaker, HBK, Bray, Austin, Stone Cold, and Trish Stratus. Oh, Kane. Oh, couldn't quite take that ball. If he had, we could have been talking goal. Yeah, Trish did this. Stratus. God. Didn't like her when she first came into the company. You know, when she was the manager at TNA. Test and Albert, which is tits and ass. When she was manager of them, I didn't really get her. But then, when Vince was coming on to her at like WrestleMania 17 time, she just became absolutely mega hot. Putting her through a table. Wouldn't you be a fan of Nia? Yeah, Dylan, put that answer back in chat. Make sure that you work it out, because I was just about to read that. England, Shaw, Sterling went into an offside position, so Czechs have got it. I think they've just got themselves a throw in. Right, so England. I think these were in the same qualifying group. Good header back. Kane was just coming back from an offside position. So Dylan McClaw says, Dave, my favourite top 5 wrestlers are Taker, Rock, Austin, Cena, Triple H. Yeah, I think Triple H always gets forgotten about in these kind of lists, because you get so busy hating him when he was a wrestler that you just forget that how good he actually was. Because would Cena be as good without Triple H? Would HBK be as good in his part of his career if it weren't for Triple H? Do you know what I mean? He's made quite a few stars, hasn't he, to be honest? So hats off to Triple H. I mean, yeah, Eel's job is underrated, in my opinion. To get people over and make somebody else look absolutely fantastic, it's a talent. It's amazing. Right, Czechs. Oh, nearly split England apart there in defence. Very, very lucky that the ball didn't go their way. Never really watched women's wrestling in the day. My first show I watched was Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling. Cool. This is how old I am. This is just like going back late 80s. I remember watching the UK World of Sport, and we used to have, like, you know how you've got Sky TV here in the UK, and it's now BT and all that, not Virgin Media. You used to have BSB, British Satellite Broadcasting. Obviously, Sky bought them out. I believe in 91 or 90, so around about that stage. But they were a separate company at one point, and they had their own like network sports channel, and they used to put on NWA Power Hour. So, well, my mates were watching WWF, like the likes of Ultimate Warrior, Tugboat, and all that lot. I had the privilege of watching Doom, which was Ron Simmons and Butch Reed. Lex Luger, Ric Flair, Sting, Flying Brian, you know, even Stanley Larry and Hanson. I was watching them. Yeah, what did I think? I thought they were cheesy. I didn't even know how big NWA was, because it was just like, everybody's talking about WWF at the time. I had no idea that there were these companies around. And then obviously, when these stars started to perform in WWF, like The Undertaker, who was me, Mark Callis, and NWA, yeah, my fascination grew. I was starting to buy wrestling sports, the Sports Illustration wrestling one magazine. I used to find all these old, like, these magazines on newsagent stands. What would give me all the goss on wrestling, The Independent. Austin, shout out to you. You're missing a story time. So, yeah, my education grew from magazines and trying to find out wrestlers' real names and stuff like that. That really intrigued me. Like finding out that Hulk Hogan was called Terry Bowler. Yeah, there was so many different variations of that name. But just trying to find out their names or their old characters really interested me. My first show was Survivor Series 1990. I was 3 years old. You know, 1990s where I was introduced to WWF. I was a lot older than 3. Yeah, I was in middle school. I remember people talking about these crazy characters. You'd imagine being told about a guy called Hulk Hogan for the first time. It's amazing. It's like somebody's going, oh, well, there's a guy, it's called Hulk Hogan. But like the Incredible Hulk, yeah, bigger. It's like, oh my god, he sounds amazing. And yeah, he's fighting the Ultimate Warrior. Whoa, there's an Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, I'm around about the 8 and 9 age at this point, so you can imagine the imagination. Without seeing these people, these names were larger than life without even seeing them. No, I've missed a story. I'm still talking. Start it over. I'm not going to start it over, Austin. Dave, my top 5 divas are Trish, Mickie James, Lita, Victoria, Jazz. For the tag teams, Dudley Boys, Hardy Boys, Edge and Christie, and Booker T and Goldust. And the APA. Cool. That Booker T and Goldust was quite fun, wasn't it? Because Goldust had literally got electrocuted. David Hall says, my favourite wrestlers are Undertaker, the Underwear Taker, let's see, the HB Gay, Shawn Michaels, Triple Penetration H, Stone, colon, clean, often. Y2J Krish miracle. It's miracle that he won anything. Shout out to you there, class. Well done. I love that. I love that. Very, very imaginative. I'm 19 now and I watch old matches like I see, like Rick. Yeah, honestly, watch the old stuff. The old stuff is fantastic. You will learn so much from watching stuff back in the 80s and the 90s. Honestly, my wrestling education's from that. From being a young fan now to being an adult. Yeah, it's amazing that we look back and we're just like in awe of the talent that was. It's like you look, everybody keeps hyping on about the Attitude Era, but come on, the 90s, that's my era. The comic era, the comic book era, as I like to call it. The only time where you could have a Mountie and a copper from America fight each other, or a prisoner against a copper. When did McGregor become a soccer player? What, Conor McGregor? Yeah, it's amazing. When did he become Scottish? That's even more impressive. When did Conor McGregor become Scottish? That's the bigger question right there. Czechs are making a change, bringing a couple of players on. So with 58 minutes played, no changes in the score lines. So England still at top of the group. Scotland, sadly, are still going on, which they're in Hampden Park, so it's literally, they're not far away. Was you alive when Hulk Hogan, Andre? Yes. Strangely enough, yes. Fun fact, that was 86, was it? How old were I? I was born in 78, so yes, I was around very much. I don't, to be quite honest with you, I had no recollection of that fight even happening. American wrestling wasn't massive here at that particular point. Our match to that degree at that time was Big Daddy versus Giant Haystacks. That was the big match at that time. Austin says, what if Scotland and Croatia tie? Will anyone go into the Hall of Shame? Yes, Scotland. Scotland are technically still bottom. Austin goals. Yeah, it's own goals conceded because Scotland sadly lost 2-0 to the Czech Republic in the first game, and Croatia have only conceded 3 goals, I think. Is that how it works? I think Scotland at the moment are bottom of the group. It's really hard to explain. I will obviously, once the table's up at the end of the game, I will clarify who's in the Hall of Shame. But I do believe right now it's Scotland. But the first pay-per-view I watched was like James Chadwick was the Survivor Series. I remember the build for the SummerSlam that same year. I don't think I watched it until way after. I heard of the cage match between the Ultimate Warrior and Rick Rude. So, unfortunately, I didn't get to watch that live. I mean, I had the Survivor Series taped. In fact, I had loads of wrestling taped. I had good friends what would tape me stuff. So, yeah, it used to be like a couple of weeks after, but I pretty much got to watch stuff as not too far after it happened. And at a good point at that time, the pay-per-views were free over here in England. So that was cool. What happened when you came Yeah, Kane's what? Oh, we've got a goal for Croatia. My phone hasn't dinged yet. But I believe you guys scored, Dave. It was Modric. Has my phone dinged? My phone has not dinged yet, but you guys are saying there's a goal. I believe you. Right, Czech Republic are really doing well right now. Don't know why my phone hasn't dinged. Is my internet gone? My phone's terrible with internet. Yeah, you're right. It is 2-0. I am way behind. So we're going to do this. Go Croatia! There we go. But yeah, I'm going to ding them up. Thank you for informing my phone failing. My internet, for some reason, my internet just goes off and it doesn't let me know. So, ask that question again, Austin. Yes. Scotland are going on. Beer just went up my nose. I will do a moan in a minute. We are seeing it. So, yeah, we've just seen the goal on the TV screen. So, I'm in time with the telly, which is good. So, mod. So, Modric, that was the 62nd minute. We will pick a different colour. We'll go back to black. So there we go. So we've got another goal. So it's 2-1 to Croatia. Sadly, Scotland, if they don't get they need to score twice to go through, basically. Do a moan. There we go. David Hall says, Dave, do you think Nikki Cross superhero? Faster than a rolling donut? More powerful than a bag of Cheetos? Able to leap tall boyfriends in a single bound? Yeah, actually, that's class. That is class. I love the gimmick. If I'm being honest, I absolutely adore it. I think it's so funny because she's not claiming to have superpowers. She's just saying that she's just super confident and she's just super hyped. So I think well done to that. That's just great creative team there. She looks a complete dork, but that's the fun of it. I think people moaning about it need to just get a life. You know what I mean? It's women are allowed to have developed characters, and why shouldn't they? I mean, why are we snotting at that? Downclassing women? No, it isn't. Would it downclass Kane for wearing his mask for how many years? Did it downcast Mankind for him wearing his mask? Did it downcast the Godfather when he was with his pimps, being a pimp with his hoes? No? Why can't women have them kind of character builds? Yeah, people need to just get a jog on and stop complaining. That was a weak moan. Because you just didn't get me going, Austin. You need to, I don't know, get me excited, boy. You just didn't do it for me. Connor says, what happens when you third place on the leaderboard? What happens? It depends on your points. There's only 4 teams what are going to go through by third place at the end of this stage. So at the moment, to guarantee, you're looking around to have around about 4 points to go through. So I think Turkey have got no points. Macedonia have no points. Well, these have got no points, I think. So if you've got 3 points in your third place, you're going to struggle, because I think now these guys have got a position. I think there's a fair few others. If you've got 6 points and you finish third, which I think is impossible, or 5 points, then you're going to go through. So it's four places up for grabs in the third spot, and it just goes on points. 3 points could get you through. It depends on how many teams have got 4 points in that third place. I think I'm going to get rid of Kane. You're going to get rid of... What? You can't. He's your favourite wrestler, Austin. Can't get rid of Kane. Fun fact, I have no England players in my fantasy football league team, so I would get no points at all in this game. Looking for a penalty. 67th in. Maguire's gone down in the box. He's not happy. Well, they're saying that VAR might be looking at it. That's interesting. David Hall says, let's give Nikki Cross a superhero name and call her Superhype. Yeah. In fact, let's have a bit of fun. In the chat, give me your Nikki Cross superhero name. Yeah, so we've got Superhype already from David Hall. See what you've got, guys. Just have a bit of fun with it. Let's give Nikki Cross a super name. Get rid of Kane for Corbyn. Stick Corbyn in. Who would you sign? No, Austin. Who would you replace Kane with? Realistically, out of the players, what you've seen so far or heard about so far in the tournament, who would you place Kane with? I'm just interested to see what you've got. You've already got Lukaku. Who would you replace Kane with? The Hurricane. The Hurricane. That's quite good, actually. That respect to that, Austin. Did you put that in the chat last night, by the way? Please respond. Because I feel that that's probably something that you'd have put in last night's chat. We're just watching the replay again. They are showing the replay. They are looking at this VAR. It looks like it's not going to be given. A Netherlands player, I'm not sure, honestly. I don't remember people's names. Okay, you're probably looking at Memphis Depay then. Yeah, he's banking the points then for the Netherlands. So yeah, you probably save some money doing it that way as well. Yeah, Memphis Depay. If you want me to DM you that name, I'll gladly do it. I've got an idea from Wrestle Talk. Holly Davis said it, in his Raw review. I thought, to be quite honest with you, how quick you were with it, I just thought, sure, that's Austin's. That he hadn't seen it somewhere else. Not calling you out as a cheat, but yeah. It were a bit too quick. You were a bit too quick with it. He thought, what's this? James Chadwick says, thought we might see DCL by now. DCL. Have seen DCL by now. Who's that? The Hurricane. I like it, says David Hall. Yeah, it's quite a cool name. Very impressive. Well done, Holly Davis. Well done, Holly. Oh, I'm not going to credit you with it now, Austin. You stole it. You thief. Might have seen DCL. I'm struggling to see who that is. Oh, Dominic yeah. I was just... Yeah, Dominic Calvin-Lewis. He needs to play, doesn't he? Because Kane's terrible. Kane has not shone in this tournament at all. Watch him score now, because I did this yesterday, didn't I? I like jinx him for the Shaqiri, and he like banged in two. So yeah, I'm jinxing him, or encouraging him to score. Yeah, good shout. I am surprised he hasn't come on. Why not play him? Not really heard Jordan Henderson's name that much, but the legend, the myth, the man that is Jordan Henderson. I'm going to pretend it's my idea when I tell Dave. You do that. You do that. You take credit for that one later, bud. Well, you drop it in Daisy's chat now. But it is good. I bet you're kicking yourself you didn't come up with it first, though. She keeps saying spark, doesn't she? So I'd lean towards something towards that because she was saying spark a lot, like a spark of energy and all that lot. So James says, have you heard that there will be 60,000 fans? Yes, I did hear that earlier on. James Chadwick, yes, that is amazing. Really is truly amazing. That's really positive signs that things are getting back to normal. Come on, England, we want to be in that. We want to be in that. Come on, imagine 60,000 England fans in Wembley in the semi-finals or in the final. Oh, does England need to score another goal in this bloody game? Yeah, I wished I had come up with that. Yeah, it's really good though. I do like that. Austin, I'll be back with you. Austin, I will back you up. We'll all back you up. It's pure Austin's. Pure Austin's. But Holly Davis might have said that earlier. It is good though. I do appreciate that. The hurricane. So we're 73 minutes in. This second half has gone a lot quicker than the first half, I thought. But this don't seem to be much happening. We've obviously got goals in the other game, which sadly we're going to have to put Scotland here in the Hall of Shame. Come on, England. Terrible corner. Straight at the near post, defended really well. Phillips been pretty quiet. That Rashford. Is Rashford on now? Or is that still Backer? Saka, sorry. Can't really tell. It looks like Rashford. Czech Republic should score 2 goals. Haha. Yeah, I'm lost. I'm going to check my phone. See what substitutions have been made. Got a corner to Czechs, by the way, so we'll look at England game. Line up, see if who's come on. So there has been some substitutions by England. Declan Rice was taken off for Jordan Henderson. Sterling was replaced by Rashford, so we're right about that. And Jude Bellingham is on for Jack Grealish. So very much a different changed side for England at the minute. But yeah, Bellingham is on. As Austin told you his story about him being from his hometown of, well, what is it? Stourbridge. Has he mentioned that again in the chat yet? Let me know. I guess Nicky Cross theme music should start off with "Stand back! There's a basket case coming through." Oh, poor old Nicky. Oh, Nicky, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Nicky. Is it a bird? It's a plane. What did you think of Alexa Bliss's new theme music? Are you glad now they're slowly trying to move it away from The Fiend? Let me know in the chat. Of course he has. Did I happen to mention that he's from my hometown of Stourbridge? He cannot help himself. It's like me just going on about that because I've got family in Barnsley. My granddad came from Barnsley. It's like me going, well, did you know that John Stones, a proper Barnsley lad, with his flat cap and his whippets. Arquez, mi kestrel, Kez. Oops. Yeah, I just think it's a fantastic character for her. It's amazing to 2 10-minute wins over Rhea Ripley and Alexa. It's 3-1 to Croatia, by the way. I told Dave's my name for Nikki. Let's see if he sees it. Let me know if he does, bud. We have got a goal for Croatia though. 77 minutes in. Scotland are going home. We are going to be putting Scotland into that Hall of Shame. Perisic. Crown scores again. Connor Clay, I like Neville Pack because he's from Newcastle. Is that where you're from, Connor Clay? Are you from Newcastle? Are you Geordie? Are you a YA man? Let me know. Obviously, James botched that little message. It's like, Crown, Croatia you mean? Shout out to you, bud. Right, it is a Perisic goal. Scotland, sadly, are going on. We have got another substitution. It looks like Mings is coming on. We have seen a replay now. Modric with a corner. Straight in from the near post. Really bad defending by Scotland. So Perisic that's his second goal of this tournament, by the way. So yes, Croatia looking good for that third place qualification. Oh, it looks like Croatia takes second spot over Czech Republic then. Right, so that's changed everything. So now Czech Republic are the ones that are going to be shitting it, sweating it, waiting for the results. Interesting. So there we go, we've got Perisic now. So yeah, there's the goal scorers there for you to see on screen. Perisic, 76th minute. Oh, it looks like I'm definitely putting Scotland in the Hall of Shame, which I am gutted about. Yeah, Connor Clay, Scotland are going home. I effed up. It's totally fine. Scotland losing. Ha ha ha. Told you Croatia is winning. No, you didn't. You was fully backing Scotland. Don't you lie, you little monkey. Dylan says you can officially put Scotland in the Hall of Shame now, Dave. Yes, I can. David Hall said somebody out there is going to say Alexa Bliss' new theme music is stole from the Fiends too. You can't win. I think it's totally fine. I don't mind. I kind of like the change up. Well, you know what? To be honest, I'm going to be honest now. I am not offended by what happened on Monday Night Raw whatsoever with the Alexa character. I find it quite funny. As long as they don't go too far with it now, I didn't mind it. If that's how supernatural they're going to go, then I'm totally fine with it. They should just keep it as that. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Yeah, sure. No, I always said Croatia. No. I wish Newcastle football would get better. Yeah, my sister's husband, he supports Newcastle. He certainly feels the same. So we are gonna do it. Because we are literally into the last 10 minutes of this game. We are putting Scotland in. Give them that colour. So officially the Hall of Shame goes Scotland. There's some matches tomorrow. I think there's sadly I'm not covering any games tomorrow, so I will refresh this on Saturday. So when we stream on Saturday, that Italy-Austria game, this will be refreshed with the teams that have been eliminated. All the teams that have been eliminated. So then after that stream, the All of Shame goes, and then we'll start the teams what have progressed. Hey, good cry. Days hasn't seen it yet. Harley liked the idea though. Shout out to Harley. It's a shame he hasn't been in this chat tonight. It's probably because I keep getting his name wrong. Bless him. Good kid. Poor Scotland. Yeah, let's just move that slightly over because it was a little bit out of place. So, officially now, all the shame. We've got Turkey, North Macedonia, Russia and Scotland. Poor old Scotland. But, yes, England! But still, Czechs are still trying, you know. This game, it has dragged on. It's died a death in the second half, if I'm being all honest. England's still good for the 1-0. That's what we're going to be known as, the 1-0 kings in this tournament. It sucks. Because like we're going up against free scoring Portugal or free scoring Germany, it's not going to look good. Sancho is about to come on. Yes, he is. Sancho on for Saka. The rule of fantasy booking: never choose a player just because their name is like a wrestler. Yes. But no, to be fair, Austin, he is a good player. He is world class. It's just not been his tournament. It's fantasy football. Unfortunate is just what it is. It's picking the right players at the right time. Vadra's come on for the Czech. Vadra, I believe, is at Burnley FC. Vidra. Yep, he's just announced it on the TV. There is a Burnley player. Yeah, so back to you, Austin. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Kane was a pretty good player. Yeah, don't be put off because of silly things like that. Harry Kane has been poor again, though, Dave. Yeah, he has. Yeah, I totally agree. It's not been his tournament. But he's getting another game. In the last 16 could be the opposition. What changes it? I don't know. But if I was Gareth Southgate, I'd be starting to look at Calvin Lewin to have a couple of chances in this tournament. Just keeping the faith in one player don't ring home to me. If your player's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, just change it. When are you next live? Saturday, bud. Saturday night we are doing, Connor, Italy-Austria. 8 o'clock kick-off. So we will be streaming same time as today. I would do the earlier kick-off, but I'm not sure if I'm busy or not. So, yeah, I'm going to keep it at the 8 o'clock kick-off for now. But I will inform everybody if I'm streaming early. Just keep your notifications on. I'm worried that if I take him off, England has scored, and you know what? It was the flipping legend. Goal! And it's offside. It's actually offside, so we celebrated a little bit too early. Come on, VAR, change it up. Linesman stuck his flag up. Henderson's going to check the linesman. Let's see this goal again. So Henderson, the ball looks like it's come back. Yeah, it's offside. The goal does not count. It's a shame. I would have liked that to have been a goal for Henderson. Sadly, he was coming back from an offside position. So no goal. Yeah, no goal. Well, we look. Nah, it's come off a Bellingham. Yeah, it's offside. Bless. Would have loved that for Henderson. It's just been said on the screen that he's not scored for England yet in the championship. So he's still looking for his first England goal. Yeah, it sucked. sucked. But yeah, it clearly came off of Bellingham. So with the contact, it meant that Henderson was offside. If it had come off the defender, just so that you guys can know, if it comes off a defender, it's not offside. Because it's not gone forward, it's gone back. It's kind of weird how to work it. But because the ball's coming back off the defender, it then plays him onside. I can see Baron Corbin running on the field with his crown. Oh, pretending to be King of England. But he's lost that crown, hasn't he? Well, we won't mention Baron Corbin, it's not fair. We're picking on poor old Austin here. It's his boyhood era we're talking about here, guys. He's got all his Baron Corbin posters up in his bedroom with his Barbies. So David Hall, Dave, what if Lily enters the Money in the Bank ladder match and grabs the briefcase? She could go on and cash it on Bianca Belair or Rhea Ripley. Fun fact, you know how the title was in the briefcase last year when Becky relinquished the title through her pregnancy. Lily, that's where she's been banished to. Fun fact, she's in the briefcase. You'd imagine. Yeah, God, no. No. Please no. WWE, please no. You can imagine the winner. Just randomly, they open it up and there's that flipping doll. I suppose somebody would think that would be epic. Yeah, imagine Lily is in the briefcase. She'd fit in as well. I hope WWE Creative are watching this. Giving them free ideas. Ah, that's great. Get it booked. Ha ha ha, that's good shit. Haha, Corbin doesn't deserve this disrespect. Book it now, says Connor. What? Lily in the briefcase? No. God, imagine that pay-per-view. There's the winner. They go up. They open up the briefcase. Ah! Jump scare. Oh, England are on the break, ball in, fairly decent defending. We're in 89th minute. We're not far from the end of this game. Imagine if Lily in the briefcase, she's magically opens it and grabs it and makes Alexa, gives the Alexa to, yeah, it's pretty much what I've just said. But yeah, shout out to you, Austin. You totally agree with me then that Lily would be in the briefcase. They open it up. They don't actually release it. It opens up. Lily comes out, attacks whoever, allowing Alexa Bliss to come up to get the briefcase off. Funny things have happened. Look at Otis winning last year. What could happen in the wonderful world of Vince's creative mind? We've got 3 added minutes on in this game. Yeah, but we are drawing to the conclusion. There has been no updates from the Scottish game. Can only assume that the game is near the end. We have got Scotland in the Hall of Shame though. It would be funny to see Lily beating up someone like Ted did. Oh, the Ted doll, yeah. Like Chucky as well. Can't forget Chucky in that analogy. So England are going to end this group stage like they started this group stage. They're still unbeaten, which is great news, but are they excited? They're not exactly the talk of the tournament. But Sterling is the only goal scorer for England. Scored in the first game, scored here in this game. What if Brock Lesnar wins again? Pulling that trick twice. Imagine the crowd reaction. duh, 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 duh. He's running out, especially if it's somebody like Riddle. Imagine Riddle's just about to grab that briefcase and it duh, 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 duh. I know somebody would cry for days. No, Riddle. That would be hilarious. Yeah, we know how to book WWE. That'd be funny. That'd be the hilarious booking moment with Lily in the briefcase. That now WWE won't even dare think of that. If it happens now, we're taking credit for it, right? Us guys in this chat right now, taking credit for that. If it happens, we know. We'll be like, got it from us. They stole our idea because we said it first. Lizzie isn't like most dolls. Yeah. Lily told me to do it. Hey, that Eva lost last night. I wanted Eva to win. Blame. What is it? Do-rag? Do-rod thing? Douchebag? Why didn't they call a douchebag? Let's call a douchebag. Because D-rog or whatever they call it. It's like shit. Blame douchebag. Call a douchebag from now on. Do drop, isn't it? Do drop. Douchebag sounds better. I was so lazy this morning. Yeah, do drop. Yes, I do realise that is that name. So there we go. It's the end of the game. England are through. England. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. England's coming home. So many years, so many tears, and all those so nears. When we look down the years, I still remember the title by Mortal where Lineker scored. Bobby belting the ball, and Nobby's dancing 3 lines on the shirt. Jules Rimet still reaming, no more years of hurt will never stop me dreaming. There you go. That's it. Yeah, we got into the mood there. We just got into the mood. I woke at 8 a.m, went to sleep, only planned for an hour, woke up at 1 a.m. I'd been shopping with my mum at that time. I actually got home about 2 o'clock. So, because I went to bed early, so I actually got some decent sleep. So, yeah, I just couldn't stop up and watch Raw. I watched it this morning at a reasonable hour. So there we go, all games are finished. Get your final thoughts in, because I am not staying around too long. But we have got a new list of all the shamers. Got Turkey, North Macedonia, Russia and Scotland all going home. Staying in is Croatia. They take the second spot with England. So these two teams have qualified. Czech Republic have to wait a little bit longer. But yes, England have won. The top of the group. They now wait their fate in a week's time. A week today. Will it be Germany? Will it be Portugal? Will it be France? We'll find out tomorrow. This is getting interesting. Shopping with Mummy's boy. Hey, Mum needs me right now, by the way. But I don't care. Mummy's boy, I don't give a shit. The doo-doo bandit left doo-doo crumbs on the doo-doo toilet seat. Shout out. Yeah, just get your final thoughts in, and then we are wrapping up the stream. I'm sure you guys all will be getting ready to join Days for NXT later. Dylan says England finally will be playing the runners-up from Group of Death, Dave. Either France, Germany or Portugal. England's defence won't be able to stop either Ronaldo or Mbappe. Yes, that is the problem. So let's hope that either Ronaldo does finish third. So we've got to hope for Germany, folks. Come on, got to hope for Germany. Which is going to be hard. Haha, you and Daze literally went over the teams at the same time. God, were we in stereo? Oh my God. Because we're legends. The Czech Republic through as well. The place third in the group, so technically they still have to wait, I think. The third place teams are not going to be worked out. Dave, you missed my message. Put it in again, bud. Put it in again. Actually, no, don't, because I'll just go onto the stream. Gives me an excuse to go back on my stream. Get another view for myself. I'll go back on my stream. And I'll check back. So, which message was it? Right, I'm looking for your message now. I was lazy this morning. I woke up at 8 AM, fell asleep, planned for an hour, woke up at 1 AM instead. Yeah, I read them out. Put it back in, James. Because I read the 8 PM one. That you woke up at 1 AM. Yeah, just put it back in. Put it back in and see if I did miss it. But yeah, I read out the one that you said where you woke up at 1 AM. Yeah, that was the last message you put in. Yeah, just put it back in again. Super Nicky must be sad Nicky right now. Yeah, so will Drew. Drew McIntyre. Oh no, me bunny Scotland. They got beat by Croatia. I'll tell you one thing, Kadimir Koslov is literally jumping out of his seat right now. The ex-WWE guy. Can't wait. NXT because I can't watch it. I'll be asleep UK time. You know, shout out to you. Try and watch the replay. I've got work in the morning so I can't stop up and watch it myself. I heard the morning that they're about to let NXT Scarlett wrestle maybe next week. Wow, that's interesting. She's really good. Scarlett is a really good wrestler, by the way. She has wrestled in WWE before in dark matches, and she's also wrestled at Impact, so she's really good. She's quite a good talent, so I'm not surprised at that. Karrion Kross is on main event versus Shelton Benjamin, so go check that out. I woke up at yeah I did see this. I woke up at 8 AM, went back to sleep. Then I woke up at 1 AM. Shout out to you, bud. Yeah, I did read it out, actually, James. But yeah, cool. You lazy shit. Like I said, I were out shopping with my mum. Met my mum at about 11 o'clock. So, yeah. Yeah, I was up at 7 watching Raw. So, yeah, I saw the first hour with you guys in the chat, but then I flaked. We've got an interview with Sterling. Right then, guys, we are calling it a night. I am gigawatted, and I've got to get shit ready for work. So, like I say, we are back on Saturday for Austria, Italy, Austria. It's doubtful that I'm doing the Denmark-Wales game. I want to do the Denmark-Wales game. If I can, I will. Keep you posted, honestly, because I can't. Just look out for posts from me and I'll let you know. Obviously, I tag a lot of people on Twitter and stuff like that, so But I am definitely doing the Italy-Austria game. So we are back on Saturday. So enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy Wrestling Days. I am going to be in the chat at with Wrestling Days tomorrow for that Portugal-France game. For sure, I'm not missing that. Unfortunately, with me working, I won't be able to set up a streaming time for it. But we are back on Saturday for that Italy-Austria game. I cannot wait. It's going to be fun. Because you not only get 90 minutes, you could get 30 minutes extra with extra time. You could get penalties. Simple knockout football. Winner goes through. Yeah, thank you, Dylan. He says, thank you for the great stream. Sterling was brilliant. Yeah. How do you feel about England losing the first knockout round, Dave? I'd be gutted, but also good at the same time. You know, it depends on who we play. It just depends on who we play. I hope that it's Portugal. I hope it's Germany. I'm not sure if we want to play France, but you got to play the big boys. So it is what it is. Later, Dave, great stream. Shout out to you, Austin316. Shout out to Dylan. Shout out to Connor Clay. Thank you, my friend, for joining me again. Hope you had fun. Hope this has been a fun stream for you guys. Thank you, James Chadwick. You're a legend. But yeah, England have won. Scotland are going home. We are back here again on Saturday. Have a great couple of days. See you around on Twitter or wherever. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. David Hall, shout out to you. Thank you for joining. Always fun to see you here, buddy. And yeah, as I said, Connor Clay. Bye, Dave. Bye, Connor. Yeah, like I said, I'm Dave in real life. You've been awesome. And remember to always keep it real. And I need a pee. Even though I had one at half time. Bladder problems. Alright, I'll see you all later. See you on Saturday. Thanks a lot for joining. Bye for now.